right, this is my third time performing. Eventually I stopped counting. I think 11 is enough, but for right now, third show. But they say third time's a charm, and I've had 2 girlfriends, so ladies. I was actually on a date recently, and it was going pretty well. I was really starting to like her, and then she ordered baked ziti, so I was gonna bet. But, like I was just saying, it was going well because she was really comfortable, and normally as soon as I meet someone, I'm really overly familiar and really casual. I'll say things like, oh, hello dear, how are you dear, thank you dear, and it makes a lot of them really uncomfortable. But I can't help it. I'm from the South. I hunt. So I'm pretty organized. I have a friend who's way more organized than I am. He alphabetizes everything. He's legit diagnosed with OCD, but it's so bad that he tells people he has CDO. You know the song "Come Like a Bomb" by Rage Against the Machine? They play at the end of the second Matrix movie. I like to listen to it as I go through airport security. Laughter is a defense mechanism, which means that if someone comes at you with a knife, you can just laugh at them and you'll be okay. But it also means that comedians are terrorists, which makes the number of successful Jewish comedians very alarming. You've seen the Poison Help hotline. They have stickers on phones in schools and hospitals. I tried calling them once and they were totally unhelpful. Wouldn't help me poison anybody. So I just got back from China a couple weeks ago, and they do things a little bit differently over there. The Hong Kong dollar has buildings and animals on it. They can't have people on it because then all the bills will look the same. Which is very different from the money in mainland China, which is a different place, where it's literally the same man on all of the bills, thus perpetuating the stereotype. Or, excuse me, truth. Speaking of truth, though, Chinese schoolgirls are a real thing, and I was just walking down the street my first day in Hong Kong. I just saw 2 of them, the ones with Sailor Moon uniforms, and I just started laughing hysterically. And then it was even better because I found out later that that's the red light district, so that part is true also. China's also full of lies. I went to which we all know. I went to a restaurant called Modern Toilet, where you sit on all the seats are toilet seats, and they serve you your food on a plate that looks like a toilet bowl, and there are urinals on the wall, and it's weird, whatever. And I'm not going to tell you that food is crappy. That's not funny. I'm not going to tell you that food looked like shit because except for the soft serve chocolate ice cream, which looks exactly like shit, and they do that on purpose. So yeah, it's called Modern Toilet, but the restroom doesn't have a toilet. It has just a hole in the ground where you have to squat. So that's pretty stupid. Which some people would call irony, but I'm just going to call it, for the purposes of this joke, lies. But you can't really, judge the Chinese just for being different. They say you shouldn't. What do they say? They say you shouldn't judge a person until you've walked a mile in his shoes. But and the idea is that you shouldn't you don't know people are what they have to deal with. But are you really going to learn that much about someone's life? Walking in their shoes? That's half an hour, and you spend it walking. You're not really going to learn anything about them. So it should really be just don't judge people unless they have shoes. So that's it.